I was quite excited for Spider-Man Homecoming, as these movies and comics have been an integral part of my childhood. So I decided to do this 3-day short exercise. On day 1, I watched Spider-Man 1. After watching the movie, I took notes. In this process, I was certainly tempted to watch Spider-Man 2 because it was my favorite movie. But no, just the origin story. On day 2, I watched The Amazing Spider-Man, and the same exercise repeated. Day 3, and also some notes. Now let's put these notes to some use. I'm gonna compare these 3 movies on 3 different points: action, villain, and philosophy. And because nothing interests me as much as philosophy, let's kick the other 2 out. Now the video matches the title. Let's start. Philosophy of Spider-Man 1 is not a huge secret. Absolutely not. But screw that, as Hitchcock and every single filmmaker believes.
But to me, they're what I'd call photographs of people talking, and bears no relation to the art of the cinema.
So let's see how this movie decides to show this.
We need to talk.
I need that money.
Stop him! He's got my money!
Thanks.
Cops! You could have taken that guy apart. I missed the part.
But that's my problem.
Which kicks in the most important thought in Spider-Man's mind. Not just after listening to those words the transition happens, but it happens throughout the movie, in a shape of a dilemma. Spider-Man movie tries not to be complex and stands on simplicity for its story, with a simple plot structure where the main theme of the movie is introduced to us by Uncle Ben's speech. And the whole movie is Peter Parker's inner conflict with those words. Simple. Let's talk about The Amazing Spider-Man. Now finally, Spider-Man Homecoming. I loved this movie like everyone. The reason being they showed his life back at school and his daily problems, which made the scenes where he was in extraordinary situations more powerful. In this movie, Peter deals with something which might be called as a millennial's problem. That is, a search for purpose. This struggle for finding purpose or reason starts as the movie begins. Spider-Man Homecoming asks a question through Peter Parker. What is the millennial struggle? Is it a want for doing something big which buys you glory? Or is it a need for relevant purpose through which you can do your part in cleaning the turmoil from this world, no matter how big or small it is? Another principle that Spider-Man Homecoming has introduced directly is,
What if somebody had died?
I was just trying to be like you.
I wanted you to be better. I'm gonna need the suit back.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
which basically diffracts our attention from the external powers of a superhero to his internal weaknesses. This phrase injects a self-doubt in Peter, which basically leads Peter to find his own personality and his own place in the universe, which has Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, and many such powerful saviors. Here we certainly see the same chaos of ideas as the Amazing Spider-Man. But John Watts manages the chaos by giving the villain less importance and making the development of a hero from a teenage boy the center of attention. And even when villain is given attention, is to reflect back at our hero. Even if Spider-Man Homecoming didn't have the great power, great responsibility speech, the movie certainly reflected that theme throughout the runtime. So now, which movie wins? Obviously, Spider-Man Homecoming. It covers more ideas more realistically with more personality to them. And also, the end scene was awesome.
Spider-Man, does a web with Spider-Man, spins a web any size, gets to see, does the fast. Look out, here goes Spider-Man, right up to the light, at the scene of a car, where they see the light, he rides just in time. Spider-Man, friend neighbor Spider-Man, welcome day, he's a no accident, his reward. To him, life is a great hang up. Who did the hang up? Find the Spider-Man.